Hi there. So you're listening and watching my quick step guide to get to know boards at a basic level so that you can build upon it to use it in your business every day. It's a great resource to store information, keep things handy, so it just makes business easier to do on a day to day. So the first thing I'm going to do, you need to clearly is download the boards. So download from your usual source depending on your device. It is available for Apple and Android. My example's at Apple because that's what I use. The Android may be slightly different, but the principles are all the same. So search for boards. This is the one that you need, Boards Business Keyboard. So find that, download it and open it. And the first page that you'll see has got my boards at the top. Now, this is a screenshot of mine, and I've been using it for a while, so I've got them populated. And you'll see there that I've got a variety of things. I've got my monthly goals, I've got the payment issues, I've got the things that are shared with me, I've got the key products that I use to promote in my business the most, I've got launches. Um, you can choose whatever you like. I really need to reorder those, which you can do. So if you scroll down to the bottom of that list, you then see a plus create board, which is where you get started. So you click on create board and it brings you up with a screen like the shot on the right here. The first thing it asks you to do is add a title, which I really do urge you to do because it's so much easier to find things if you've got a title. So for this purposes, I've created a WellSpa IO board. So I've typed that in here. I press done. And when I go back out, I can see it's appeared in my front page. So click on the WellSpa IO and it comes up with this page. And clearly the board is empty at this time and it's inviting you to add your first content piece. So you simply click on the plus. It really is very intuitive and easy to do. When you click on that, it gives you a menu option. I actually don't, I just use all the free ones. I don't bother to buy the video and the voice recording because I do that on other apps and then save it. So I've decided to begin with, I'm going to put some information about the treatments that the WellSpa does. They'll revitalize, restore, and relax. So I simply type that in there as I would any other text that I was doing. And then press done and it saves to the board. The next thing I want to do is add some photographs. So simply, this is a screenshot of my photo album on my phone. So as you can see here, I've simply highlighted, selected 4 photographs that I want to use and save into my board that I think will give the right feel for the posts I'm going to make. So I click on add and I add those in. And I created my first 2 pieces of, more than one, 5 pieces, in fact, of data on my WellSpa IO board. And it's as simple as that. You simply continue. If you want to add more, press the plus button and just keep building boards. And when you do new ones, you go right back to the first page and add a different one. It really is the best way to do it is to simply use it. So that I've then done for you is an example of how you use it in messengers. So it really is quite straightforward, as I've said before. This one I've used Sam as a guinea pig. So I've sent her a message as if we'd met at a networking group where we talked about the LumiSpa and she was interested in it. So I've sent her that message first. I've then clicked on the comments here, and what then comes up within I on the globe. When I press the globe, this shot comes off in the middle, and you can see we've got the information, the WellSpa and the photographs that's on the board that we've just created. So to begin with, I want to add up a photograph, add a photo. So I click on that photo, select that photograph, click on the blue button to send it to her. The next thing I want to do is add a bit of text. So I simply go back into the WellSpa board, click on the 3 treatments, and add that. And as you can see that you've then got a message that you started off with an individual message to her, and then you've added extra information directly from your boards. And it really is as straightforward as that. You can also use it on social media posts or any other platform where you're doing a comment. And for this example is from my group when I was doing, this is about mascara, but it doesn't matter really the subject. And you can see here, if when you tap on the comment, write a comment on Apple, this pops up. The little globe will appear at the bottom left hand, and then you simply follow the steps that you followed to create the message. Click on the photograph or the text that you'd like to use and press add, and it populates it automatically. So that is it in a nutshell. I'm always here if you need to chat. And if I don't know how to help you, then we find somebody who can. I just want to go across through just a few of my top tips when you're getting started. So my top tips for starting is to keep it simple to begin with and not get carried away and overpopulate it, because you need to get used to looking. It's a bit like a filing system. It is like a filing system. You need to get used to what you're doing, where you're putting things. And I started, and this is my idea for you to start, is with just say a few boards. So I started with my messages, put my messages in there for following up on referrals or business asks or invites, some simple text that I can then use on whatever platform I'm working with. And then products you're using now to build your business. So, toothpaste, the LumiSpa, Dramatic Effects, whatever it is that you use, work up some posts to do that. Start using them, and then you'll really get used to it. And then then the world is your oyster in terms of what you can add after that. So in terms of shared boards, and we have a number of shared boards that we have from other teams, which are really useful. I just would suggest that copy the content that you really like from the shared boards onto your own version so that you can find them quickly. And also, because that means you won't get overwhelmed with content, or also you won't find that you're using images from another market. So we routinely get boards shared from the States, and they've got some great ideas, wonderful examples, but not all of the products are exactly the same, whether it's packaging or so not all of the information that are on those boards are necessarily fit with the products in our market or the way that we as a team are choosing to do business. But they're great for ideas, and there's also a lot of content that you can pinch and share with pride. And last but not least, ties into the above. Be disciplined in managing your board content and only add content you really like and know will add value to your posts and engagement. So that's it from me. I hope you found it useful, and if you've got any questions, then please just shout.